at Umbra, we're ripping chest. Again, we're gonna keep it kind of similar to the series that I've been doing. 3 movements for chest. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so machines obviously serve a great purpose. I usually like to start with free weights when I'm warming up my chest and getting my first compound movements in. But why I think machines are so great, especially if you're new or beginning to get into the gym, they really do help you teach mind-muscle connection. More so in the sense of just isolating the muscle. Now, obviously, we want to work other stability muscles to make sure everything is accumulatively getting stronger. But again, isolation is completely fine. So we're just gonna do a incline chest press to get our chest warmed up and go into some working sets on this machine. A good indicator of if you are using the muscle efficiently, I believe, would be, are you handling the weight on the way down, not just up? Imagine you're going for a bench PR, it's 315 and you just drop the weight instantly because you can't go down controlled and safely. Obviously, you're not gonna be using the muscle in the right way there. So make sure you're using the weight on the way down just as much as you are on the way up to ensure you're really using your muscles. Maybe we'll go up. We'll see if we can get another, 8 to 12, so. One more. That was probably one of the hardest reps I've done in a while. This fisheye lens is crazy. I can get so close to it, but we have our last set. We're gonna go up to probably 180. We got 12 there, so I assume hopping to 180, I should be able to get somewhere from 6 to 10. The goal is 8. If we get more, we get more, but finishing up the upper chest until we get into just a regular push movement and then something more decline or more contraction forward. So let's just get into it. Only 8. I'll take it though. Yeah, that last rep, I just felt it instantly. Okay, so next, obviously, just a regular flat press. There's 3 different movements really for chest. I think there's contraction work, there's your upper chest, and then there's just regular, push press, anything flat. So here, we're just gonna do dumbbell, obviously. A lot of people like bench. I like to use my stabilizers. You get a lot stronger in your shoulders and stabilizing muscles, I feel like, in more awkward positions when you do train dumbbells and more free weights. So we're just gonna get into it. This is obviously our second exercise, number 2 being flat press. So instead of coming straight out, and up, you want to keep it a little bit, I feel like, closer to your ribs, just a little bit safer. Set 2, at first that was definitely difficult. Just remember not to flare too hard. Obviously, it's not like you want to go 90, and it's not like you want to go 45, but somewhere in between is usually the most comfortable for people. But again, it's all on where you're going to feel your chest activate the most, which, in my opinion, that flaring, just not going to get crazy activation. Nope, couldn't get 11. Another well-known trick, pick a PR song. Gives you a 20% strength boost, obviously. Also remember, don't fall into the trap of ego lifting. I feel like, sure, it's fun to lift heavy, but you're gonna get nothing out of those lifts if you're not properly using form, technique, and getting a healthy stimulus on those muscles. And again, if you're not working form, then you'll never truly improve, in my opinion. You have much more potential if you take it slow, steady, work that proper form and technique to grow and up your weight than you would just trying to toss it around for no good reason. Remember, your body's a machine. Use it in the right way. You don't want to break it. You want it to grow the way it's supposed to. So just make sure you're not being stupid. I've had my days where I've been dumb, but now it's fun to work within those ranges and they slowly go up because you stay within a range that works for you. All right, next we got fly. So we're just doing a contraction movement. Sometimes I like to do like a decline movement just to kind of hit a little bit of the lower chest. Feels like you just hit a different part. I get a lot more blood flow, which I like just for the pump, but obviously contraction work, it's great. Really teaches you mind-muscle connection. So usually I'll do 2 to 3 working sets. Depends on this weight and how it feels. Yo, how's it going, Steven? Yeah, most definitely. Because I know what gets so niche is towards the end is like learning the fluctuations of like water weight and like what carbs look best. I'm like, dude, that's a crazy science. Yep, that makes sense. Oof, okay. So just finishing up a set, but